Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I will be revealing my predictions for each of the Six Flags parks, including the two new ones for 2019. This does not include any of their separate water parks they own. For Six Flags Fiesta Texas, I think they're going to get some kind of new flat ride, maybe like a top scan or something like Sledgehammer at Canada's Wonderland. Or maybe Giant Frisbee. Six Flags just had two new of those this year, Spinsanity and Harley Quinn Spinsanity. No, not Spinsanity, Crazanity. And so yeah, that's what I think they're going to get. Something like that. They just got a new roller coaster, the first single rail one. So I doubt they're going to get another new coaster this year. This isn't one of like the really big Six Flags parks. But it's definitely one of the better ones. Pretty nice, I've heard. And for the Great Escape, I think they're going to get actually probably a pretty big addition for this park. They're not going to get a new roller coaster. They'll probably eventually get one, but not anytime soon, I don't think. This park doesn't really get a whole lot of people. But I think they're going to get an ABC Rides Tourbillon, I don't even know. One of those gyro spin rides, the new one this year, Cyborg Cyber Spin and Harley Quinn Spinsanity. One at Great Adventure and one at Texas. So I think they're going to get one of these, just another new thrill ride. They already have a pretty big water park, and they just got a new expansion there a few years ago. And I think Six Flags Discovery Kingdom is also going to get one of these ABC Rides ones. It's been a while since, I think their last one might have been 2015 or 2014, Joker. But, they technically got a new one. I guess you could count, the Skywarp as a roller coaster, sort of, but yeah, they've gotten some pretty big additions in the past few years, so I think they're going to get a new roller coaster already. They just had Joker, I believe, in 2015 and 2014, so yeah, they had Wonder Woman, Lasso of Truth in 2016, the Giant Frisbee, and then, no, that was 2017, so I don't even know when Joker was. It wasn't that long ago. And, this year they got the new Skywarp Harley Quinn Crazy Coaster, so I think they're just going to get one of these. In Six Flags Mexico, they just got a new coaster, a free spin, and I think they're just going to get a kids area upgrade. I kind of looked at their kids areas, and there's just kind of one big one, and all the rides are pretty bland. There's like a weird looking, I don't even know, it's like these little carts with what looks like a Facebook blank profile picture. I don't even know. Oh, but their kids area just seems kind of bland, and all the rides don't really have that great theming. So they could be getting like a Bugs Bunny Boomtown or a DC Super Friends like at Six Flags over Georgia. Six Flags America, I think, just get not a new coaster yet. Next year, most likely, or 2020, 2 years. But yeah, Six Flags America is gonna get a flat ride collection. Maybe something like Six Flags Fiesta Texas, where they get one of these tilt-a-whirl, whatever you call them, and a disc ride. I think that's what it's called, disco ride. I don't even know, but one of those, and maybe they already have a Larson Loop too, so they probably want those get maybe 2 or 3. Probably a little bit better than what Ronde got this year. And Six Flags Great America. Okay, these next two ones, before we get into the coasters. These next two are they could go either way. So, this pick, I'm kind of sort of basing it off what I've saw in, Coaster Net's video, but yeah, I could kind of see this happening. They could get a single rail coaster because I forgot what it's called. Let me look. Hold up. The Pictorium, that's right. The Pictorium got torn down recently, so it's a pretty big space from what I saw when I was there. So it could definitely fit one of these. Or if they don't get a new coaster, then they'll definitely get a new water slide, most likely a big one, maybe even a water coaster. But I'm saying maybe like a Typhoon Twister or one of these Cobra, Snake. I don't even know. I've seen these at a few parks. Snake ones. But yeah, but I wouldn't really want that because I'm probably never going to the water park there again because it's terrible. I'll do a whole nother video on that. But anyway, yeah, that could also be something since the Pictorium area is right next to the water park. And Six Flags Over Georgia, I think they're going to get a Huss giant Frisbee, or, I mean, yeah, maybe another throw ride, but mostly like this. They don't really have a whole lot of great flat rides, so I think this would be a really good fit for the park. They just got RMC Georgia Cyclone, Twisted Cyclone, so yeah, not another roller coaster. Or I think they could get a water park expansion because they have a recently new White Waters right by it, but then they have just kind of a smaller one in their thing that has like 2 tube slides and 1 family slide. I believe it's called Typhoon Twister. And I think they're just going to get like some body slides or something. Maybe one of these ones where the floor drops out or a mat racing one. So yeah, if they don't get a new flat ride like the giant Frisbee. Alright, now getting into the roller coasters, we have Ronde, which I believe they're going to get RMC Monstre. This has been rumored for a long time. It's a wooden roller coaster. I don't think it's that rough, but it's kind of getting. It would be pretty good ride if they RMC'd this. It's pretty tall. It's very long. I think it's almost over 2 minutes. And yeah, it would be perfect. Yeah, RMC has been rumored for a long time, so I think this year will be the year that it finally happens. And Darien Lake, which is one of the parks Six Flags recently bought, I think they're going to get an S&S free spin. They're just rejoining the Six Flags chain. They're not going to get anything huge, but yeah, they're just going to get one of the clone rides. I think most likely it'll be themed to Joker, not Superman, because I think probably Superman's going to be rethemed back to it's a Ride of Steel, just Superman Ride of Steel. Or it could be Wonder Woman. Could be either one, Joker or Wonder Woman, but yeah, I think that's what they're just going to get a clone ride. Nothing big. And Frontier City, this is an odd prediction, but I feel like they're going to get a Batman the Ride clone. Like, they don't really have a lot of things, and they're not going to get something big, so I think if Six Flags were to put, like, something in there to kind of give them something new, I think it would be a Batman the Ride clone. I mean, B&M can probably still make these. It's not super expensive, and they already know how the layout goes and everything, so yeah, I think that's what Frontier City might get. This is probably my worst prediction, but I just feel that might happen. Darien Lake and Frontier City, they both have Larson loops. So I doubt they're going to get, this park's going to get a free spin either, because Darien Lake's going to get one. And Six Flags St. Louis is going to be RMC Boss. So yeah, there's going to be 2 RMCs in 2019 for Six Flags. RMC Boss is going to be one of them. This ride, it's getting pretty rough, I've heard. They had a banked turn for some reason this year. I don't know why, maybe preparing for RMC. But, I mean, that would be one of the only reasons I don't think Six Flags St. Louis would get an RMC Boss, because they're due for a new coaster. They've kind of gotten screwed the past, a lot of years. The last coaster, it had been a while, so then everyone was like, oh, what's it going to be? And then they got, like, a relocated boomerang from who knows where. And then, yeah, they've gotten crap since. A new water slide, a disc ride. Like, you would think that if they put the disc ride in there, they would have had it with some other flat rides, but no, they just gave them the disc ride. Then last year, everyone's like, oh, please give us something good. Nope, they get a new water slide. So I think it's time for a new roller coaster. This is what it's going to be. They already have 2 other wooden ones, and I've heard this is probably the most rough. And it would be awesome if they RMC'd it. Six Flags Magic Mountain. This one was rumored. It's been rumored for a while now. Not for that long, but is there gonna get a B&M dive, we think? I don't know if it's gonna be over 200 feet, definitely. Not sure if it's gonna be taller than Valraven. Well, I mean, probably gonna be taller than Valraven, maybe even a little longer. Six Flags is gonna try and go for the record. And it'll be the 20th coaster at the park, so yeah, that'll be cool too. So that is what Six Flags Magic Mountain doing. Finally, this is kind of been rumored, but Great Adventure, I think, will get an RMC T-Rex. They've been rumored to get a single rail one, but I just feel like, it's one of the better Six Flags parks, and I think they're going to get a T-Rex now since, they've opened 2 single rail ones, so RMC might try and build a T-Rex now. So yeah, that would be pretty awesome. Definitely a lot more rider capacity instead of just the 3 trains of 8 people. Maybe a little longer than the single rail ones, more versions, a bit taller, maybe even a hyper. I don't even know. No. But yeah, they're gonna get this, or I guess if Great America doesn't get the single rail, then maybe they'll just get a single rail. But they're gonna get one of these 2 probably. And that is all. Stay tuned for the next video, and bye.